I know you just got home from work and stepped into a silent house. The living room lights are on, but inside, your heart is dark. You have everything this society praises a man for having. A solid career built on the harsh soil of America. A beautiful home, a decent car, a stable bank account. But tonight, your bed is still as cold as ice. Your wife is lying with her back turned, and you stare at the ceiling. You ask yourself where you went wrong over the past 20 years. I am a woman, and I am going to speak to you straight. Listen very carefully, because what I am about to say could save your marriage. If tonight you are opening your phone to search for new positions, if you are watching videos on how to last longer in bed, if you are trying to learn more techniques to please your wife, then I have to tell you a painful truth. You yourself are the reason she grows cold every single night. You yourself are the reason she does not want you to touch her. It may sound cruel, it may sound crazy and extreme, but this is something no one has ever dared to tell you, because they are afraid of wounding the fragile ego of a man. And me, I refuse to be kind in that dishonest way. For years now, what have the experts been teaching you? They teach you about mechanics, about techniques, about movements. They talk about how long you should last, about how big you should be. They turn intimacy into a test of your masculinity. If she does not reach climax, they say it is entirely your fault. This is the deadly mistake of that old way of thinking, because women do not operate the way you think we do. We do not choose positions based on physical stimulation. We choose them based on the feeling of psychological safety. A position that you consider strong and seductive may actually make her feel pressed down, trapped, and afraid. She feels she is being used, not being loved, and you cannot understand why she keeps drifting further away. Before I go deeper into the heart of this issue, I want to make one very important thing clear to you. This message is not for men who are abusive or violent. It is also not for marriages that are already toxic. I am speaking to the decent, honorable men out there, the husbands who truly love and cherish their wives, the men who are trapped in the painful spiral of rejection. You have tried, you have sacrificed, you have endured so much, but you are trying in the wrong way. And that is the real tragedy. Now, let me paint out 4 toxic behaviors for you. 4 behaviors that are quietly killing your wife's desire. The first behavior, I call it the mechanical machine. You perform foreplay like a to-do list you have to check off. Touch this spot for 30 seconds, that spot for 1 minute. You do everything in the exact order you have programmed in your head. You touch her only to advance toward the final destination, and she can feel every bit of that. Crystal clear. She feels the just get it done energy in your hands. She knows you are not truly there with her in that moment. You are inside your own head, calculating the next step, and that makes her feel like a machine that you are simply trying to reboot. The second behavior, I call it the fortress of silence. Every time your wife rejects you, you quietly retreat. You say nothing. You ask nothing. You react to nothing. You turn your back and bury your face in your phone. You scroll Facebook, watch YouTube, read the sports headlines, or you open your laptop and pretend you still have work to finish. What you are really doing is numbing your own emotions. You think you are respecting her, giving her space, but in truth, you are building a steel wall between the two of you. Every retreat is another brick added to that wall, and one day, that wall will be too high to break through. The third behavior is the trap called penetration is everything. You assume by default that intimacy must end in penetration. If there is no penetration, then everything else feels meaningless. You strip away the right to enjoy non-sexual closeness. You do not know how to hold your wife without demanding more. You do not know how to kiss her just for the sake of kissing. But a woman's desire needs so many things to come before that. We need to feel safe. We need time. We need slowness. When you always push everything toward one final outcome, she will close the doors of her body to you because she knows every embrace carries a hidden agenda. And the fourth behavior, I call it the shield of fixing. This is the behavior I see most often in American men. Your wife comes home, tired, telling you about her day at work. She talks about the kids, her mother-in-law, the neighbors. Before she even finishes her sentence, You jump in with a solution. You say, you should do this, you should say that. You say, your problem is simple, just do A, B, and C. You think you are helping, showing how smart you are, but she feels completely unheard by the person she loves most. She does not need a consultant living inside her own home. She needs a life partner who knows how to feel with her. And I am going to tell you a harsh truth right now. A closed heart will never open the door to the body. So why do we men behave this way? Why does an intelligent man like you fall into this trap? The answer lies in a very important psychological concept. It is called Normative Male Alexithymia. This concept was introduced by psychologist Ronald Levant. He studied adult men across North America for many years, and he discovered something that shook the academic world. Men of your generation were raised to suppress their emotions. From childhood, you were taught that boys do not cry. You were taught to be strong, to endure, to stay silent. As a result, your brain lost the ability to name its own emotions. You are not emotionless. You simply lack the words to describe what you feel. You feel something very strong stirring inside your chest, but you do not know if it is sadness, anger, fear, or loneliness. And because you cannot name it, you do not know how to express it. So you use sex as the only way to feel connected. Sex becomes the only emotional language you have. But your wife operates on a completely different system. Biologically, men and women are fundamentally different. You are driven primarily by a hormone called dopamine. It is the hormone of conquest, of reward, of chasing a goal. You see a target, you want to reach it, you feel pleasure. Your wife, however, needs a hormone called oxytocin. It is the hormone of trust, of bonding, of safety. Oxytocin is only released when she feels truly safe. When you look into her eyes long enough and deep enough. When you listen to her without judgment of any kind. When you touch her without asking for anything in return. But when you focus only on the final result, you are shutting down all of the oxytocin in her body. You are turning off your own wife's desire switch, and you have no idea you are doing it. Now, I want to talk about something even more painful. Constant rejection is slowly eroding your identity as a man. Every rejection strips away another piece of your confidence. You no longer dare to initiate, no longer dare to express yourself. You slowly become nothing more than the provider in the house. You go to work, earn money, pay the bills, fix this and that. You are no longer the lover of your own wife. You have traded your integrity for a fake sense of peace. You think if you just keep trying, things will get better. But the truth is, she is slowly losing her respect for you. And you must understand this very clearly. Without respect, there will never be desire. No woman will ever desire a weak, timid man. Not because she is cruel, but because it is pure instinct. So where does the real solution lie for a man like you? I am going to say this straight, and it may shock you. Stop trying to change your wife's level of desire. Stop reading more books on how to please a woman. Stop watching more videos on advanced bedroom techniques. You cannot fix her by begging or by sweet-talking her. You cannot force her to desire you either. Go back to becoming the master of your own life first. Focus on the purpose you have forgotten for so many years. Focus on your physical and mental health first. Go to the gym. Eat clean. Read books. Learn new skills. Rebuild your friendships with other decent, grounded men. A man who does not depend on his wife for validation is the most attractive man on this entire planet. Now I am going to give you 4 concrete action steps. Remember them and start putting them into practice tonight. Step 1. Practice the technique called hold space. It means holding open space for her to simply be herself. Every day, set aside 15 minutes just to listen to your wife. Do not offer any advice. Do not offer any solutions. Do not judge. Do not argue. Do not try to fix a thing. Only the full presence of you, given to her completely. Look into her eyes, nod, and say, I understand. That is all it takes, and it will change everything. Step 2. Invite your wife into an evening of only touch. This technique is called Sensate focus, developed by Masters and Johnson. It is the technique used by couples therapists around the world. The two of you touch each other without any goal of climax. No penetration, No goals, no pressure of any kind. Simply rediscovering the body of the person you love, so that your wife's body can learn again to feel safe with you. Step 3. Redefine what intimate positions mean to you. Do not choose positions based on the videos you watch online. Choose positions that allow you to look deeply into her eyes. Connect your breath with hers, instead of focusing on speed. True closeness comes from the gaze, not from the movement. Step 4. And this is the hardest step for men like us. Be completely and absolutely honest about your own feelings. Instead of retreating into your fortress of silence when rejected, look straight into your wife's eyes and say what you truly feel. Say, I feel lonely when we are not connecting the way we used to. Say, I really want to understand how you are feeling inside. Say, I am ready to listen, for as long as it takes. That is not weakness. That is real, grounded masculinity. Only a truly strong man dares to reveal his emotions. My brother, I know this is a long, difficult journey. A marriage without intimacy is only a warning signal. It is not the death sentence for the rest of your life. It is simply telling you that the time for change has come. Do not let your masculinity be worn down by loneliness anymore. Do not let more years pass by in this cold, heavy silence. Reclaim your confidence based on truth and real science, not based on the fake videos scattered across the internet. And now, before you turn this video off and go to bed, before you lie down next to the wife who turned her back, I want you to look straight into the mirror in your bathroom. Look into the eyes of the man standing there in the glass, and ask yourself the most honest question of your entire life. The question you have been avoiding for so many years. Are you loving your wife with the heart of a true lover? Or are you simply trying to operate her like a machine?